Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Osinbajo is Buhari government's brain boss. Yes, Cabal trying to humiliate him, says Northern Youth. The group said any such move against the vice president is antithetical to civilized democracy and threatening to national unity. A group, Northern Youth for United Nigeria, has warned against what it described plot to house Vice President Yemi Osinbajo as a threat to national unity. The group said any such move against the vice president is antithetical to civilized democracy and threatening to national unity. Mohammed Bapare, leader of the group, told journalists in Yola, Adamawa State on Wednesday night that the Northern Youth Group was ready to resist any power play aimed at humiliating Osinbajo. Bapare said, "We are tracking and carefully reviewing unfolding events within the ruling APC, particularly regarding the moves against Vice President Osinbajo." He said all the ulabalo about the so-called alleged 90 billion naira FRS money linked to the VP simply betrays the desperation of a cabal. Some people have erroneously arrogated to themselves the right to determine who becomes what, but well, we will prove them wrong. Osinbajo, who is arguably the brain boss of this government, cannot be used and dumped. Besides, as young people, we must set the agenda for a united Nigeria. That is why we are strongly supportive of the principle which promotes the rotation of the central power. Nigeria is for all Nigerians, and at the same material time, we the youth from the north believe that in 2023, power should move to the southwest. So, guys, this is what the youth from Yola claim in Adamawa State, saying Osinbajo is the Buhari's government's brain boss, that the cabal are bent on humiliating him and trying to oust him from the equation. But the vice president has been saying that nothing has been happening, that he has a cordial relationship with the president, but the president has cordial relationship with the Cabals and is more comfortable with the Cabals, so he has to listen to the Cabals. So where does that leave Osinbajo? Since they are claiming nothing is happening, but people from outside are saying the whole thing, but they don't just believe that. It's really pathetic. They are playing a lot of games. There are a lot of things going on that even everybody, even those of them even in the party, are even confused. They don't even know the direction of the party. Even those that are supporting them, of a truth within their heart, they know that a lot of things have gone wrong, but they don't know how to channel the whole thing. There is that division, and claiming that they will like, or they will want the presidency from their party to go to Southwest. In the first place, does it mean that there was no plan on ground? They did not just agree on anything, because this back and forth within the party, it is not even the opposition that is telling them what to do or where, how to rotate, or how to make plans for who is going to take over from their party. Of course, it is their party first. They are not going to, of course, anybody who they bring from the party, that is what that's the person that they will introduce to Nigerians to vote for. Likewise, other parties, they have the right to do same in whichever way they deem it right. So the question is that since this back and forth talk, has been going on within the party. Oh, he's going to go to southeast, he's going to go to southwest, he's going to go to the north, he's going to remain in the north. We could remember before this 2019 election, the president was saying if the southeast could vote for him, that the presidency will go to the southeast. Before you know it, the vice president was saying the same different thing. This man came to Fashola, was saying different things, and that was when people got to know that these people are really confused. They are not really together. They are not articulated. So there was no plan on ground on how to move the country forward, or to how to move their party forward. So everybody was just talking, from his own corner. The vice president said different thing. This man said different thing. Fashola. The president was saying, he was singing another song. That was when people began to see that these guys are not really articulated, because right from the onset, when they merged in 2013 or 2014, when they merged together, what happened? What did they discuss? What brought them together? What did they bring to the table? How did they agree? So why is this a division at this stage, to the extent that people who were not even part of the meeting, who were not part of the merging, came at the end of the day when they won the election, and they became so strong, and they are the ones who are the Cabals now, that can determine what could really happen. Because even when Buhari was coming, the strategies at which the party used in coming in, the Cabals were not part of the equation. The equation was, let it be a Muslim Christian ticket. It shouldn't be Muslim ticket. So, and those were the equations they used, and they won the hearts of many people, because people really wanted that change. People were really tired of PDP then. So that was why it was out of the whole thing. Even when a lot of people didn't even believe in Buhari, they said all of several things about him, that this is the same man that did this, that did that. But he came out and said, no, he's a changed person. So because of what happened during the time of PDP, people were like, okay, let them give them chance. And everybody, even when there were irregularities, but people just overlooked the whole thing, that let them come in. So the Cabals were not part of the equation when, if you look at the whole thing thoroughly. So why this whole back and forth, and even the president is not even saying anything? And when Timmy Frank was saying that he got some information from the presidency, people were like, no, why did you do that? But we are still waiting. Why is it that the Timmy Frank has not been sued concerning this allegation? Now they said it is the Cabal. Now the people are confirming it is the Cabal. And meanwhile, this guy, Timmy Frank, said he heard this thing from within. If Daura's daughter could film the president's wife and be sharing the video here and there, so what makes people think that information could not leak out of that also villa? So that's what we are talking about. So people who are really supporting, blindly, who are not really objective, when Timmy Frank was saying from reliable source that he can stand with what he was talking about, up until now they've not sued him. Nothing has happened to Timmy Frank, according, just the way the vice president was threatening, was angry, was doing this and that. So nothing happened again. So they are saying Osinbajo is the Buhari's government brain boss. We don't know what they mean by that, because he has been going for a lot of messages for them, and some people call him names. Whether that is why they are talking about it, they know more than that. Like I said, the equation, that is the way I can really interpret it. They know the brain boss they are talking about. But is he being given opportunity to even display his intelligence in the first place? Now they are bringing all manner of things just to discredit him. But the Cabals do not understand all of those things, because they believe that they are in charge. They are close to the president, and that is what they are holding on to now. They are close to the president. They've been with the government. They've been with the president right from time immemorial. Some of them even are claiming that they were even born at the same time, or they are born in the same whatever. So that gives them rights to be able to decide what happens in the House of Villa. Of course, are you going to blame them if not for the president? Somebody was talking that the president is grateful. That is why he could remember what those Cabals, or those people who are claiming to be Cabals, what they did to him, how they helped him. So what of the people that helped you to come into the government, and you discarded all of them, and somebody saying that he's grateful? So you are not grateful for the people that brought you in, but you are grateful to people who you think you are comfortable with. Why didn't he use them? Because he's always talking about he can only work with people he's used to. He has been saying it right from time immemorial. And Nigerians are reacting already. Let's hear what they are saying. Someone says, we are all waiting patiently to see what the so-called Cabal tried to do with the VP. Nigeria hasn't stopped on what the Cabal is doing with Mama Aisha. APC is only flying to crash should it continue to humiliate the vice president. Buhari lost Osinbajo, but the cabal, fearing his rising profile, resorted to tactics of humiliating him. The tactics are boomerang, and instead of demeaning his status is soaring. Very old set of cabals, nothing on their heads again than to destroy dangerously old people. The agenda of cabals will not work because God is with our vice president over the wonderful work he is doing to the nation. Power will be going to the southwest in 2023. Only the people who want Nigeria disintegration will wish power return to southwest in 2023. Why is Osinbajo not talking? Maybe he used too much energy demonizing the Jonathan in the first tenure. He would have reserved some for his second tenure so as to keep himself busy. So guys, that is what Nigerians are reacting to. Those are their reactions. So we'd like to hear from you what you think about what this northern youth